Once upon a time, there was a very unhappy, grumpy caterpillar. He crawled about in a wood, mostly along the floor, feeling very sorry for himself. Tired, sad, and lonely, he ate as much as he could to comfort himself, and slowly grew fatter and fatter and fatter, which made it harder to move around. In the end, he was so tired that he curled up in a cocoon. He fell into a very deep sleep, and he started to dream. He dreamt that he was on top of a toadstool, and he crawled to the edge and peeked over. There he saw Frisky Frog jumping happily from log to leaf. "You look happy," said Grumpy Caterpillar. "Yes, I am, but I wasn't always happy," said Frisky Frog. "I used to be very bored and sad. Follow me and I'll tell you all about it." So Grumpy Caterpillar, who was already feeling a little less grumpy and rather intrigued, followed Frisky Frog as fast as he could. They came to rest by a large lake. "Once upon a time I lived in the lake, and I was called the Bored Tadpole. I just swam round and round and round, and this made me very unhappy. And that's when I met Happy Dog. He was so excited to meet me. He zoomed here, he zoomed there, he zoomed everywhere. Then he put his front paws forward and lifted his tail and wagged it excitedly. At that very moment, who should turn up but Happy Dog? Happy Dog explained to Grumpy Caterpillar that he wasn't always happy. He used to be really, really anxious, and that made him bark a lot. "Well, that sounds like a good thing to do, if there was danger about," said Grumpy Caterpillar. "Well, Woo, the wise old owl, taught me that not everything is danger, and if you bark about everything, no one will believe you." "Who is Woo?" asked Grumpy Caterpillar. And at that moment, who should arrive but Woo, the wise old owl. Woo taught them how to spin, and off they went, round and round and round, and then the other way, round and round, until they were so dizzy it was funny. Next, you need to learn how to do the controlled spin. You spin round on your tiptoes, and then you stand really still. Spin and spin and spin and spin and spin and spin and stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. Spin and spin and spin and spin and spin and stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, Finally, we sit in a very calm, cross-legged position and sing the humming top song. Humming top goes round and round. Listen to its humming sound. Yellow, blue and red and green, prettiest humming top you've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to say thank you for all the beautiful things around us. Bend your waist with your feet slightly apart and touch the floor if you can. Lift up a little and imagine the flowers, and then sway from side to side. Lift up a bit more, up and up. Look at the trees around you, and finally look right up at the sun and say, "Good morning, sun." Being grateful for nature all around us makes us feel good and calm and happy. And now we must meet my friends, the warriors, said Wu, the wise old owl. The friends set off to another clearing in the forest, where they met Warrior One. "Do you do a lot of fighting?" said Grumpy Caterpillar. "No," said Warrior One. "I only fight for kindness. I'm a warrior of kindness." And in the shadows, they saw another warrior. "Are you a warrior of kindness too?" said Grumpy Caterpillar. "No," said the warrior. "I am a warrior of courage. I help people to be brave." And all of a sudden, they saw a kitten with an arched back. She kept moving up and down and meowing loudly. Hey, little kitty, are you frightened?" asked Wu. "No," said Kitty. "No, I'm not frightened. I'm not frightened at all." She stretched her little paws out, one at a time. Then she curled up into a ball. Humming top goes round and round. Listen to its humming sound. Sang Wu, and this seemed to calm little Kitty down. Yellow, blue and red and green, prettiest humming top you've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little Kitty rolled onto her back. She played with her paws, and then she rolled up, and sitting on her hind legs, she began to clean her whiskers and her face. Hiding her face, she said, "I told you a lie. I am scared. I am scared. I'm scared of the great big gorilla." And so the friends all marched together to see if they could find Great Big Gorilla. scary at all, and Kitty jumped into his arms. And they became best friends. And in fact, they spent a lot of time together in the woods. And Great Big Gorilla taught little Kitty how to climb a tree. The tree swayed as the gorilla and the kitten climbed them. But eventually, the tree stopped swaying and rested. Bibi, a beautiful butterfly, landed on a branch. Then he took off and flew around the woods for a while, and then landed once again. He sat very still. He was no longer Grumpy Caterpillar. He was Bibi, the beautiful butterfly, and he sat and thought about how he'd learnt to be kind and caring and brave. And he was very, very happy.